right, now lecture 7, your voice is critical for this interview. You've made it up to the nice juicy part of the lecture. Everything else was to get you to this point right now. Okay, so your voice is everything in this interview, yeah? All right, so remember your voice is as unique as your thumbprints, right? Put your thumbs in the air. Okay, so when you go into an interview, particularly I know that sometimes you might be self-conscious if you have English as a second foreign language. Do not get self-conscious and start trying to talk in some different voice or be more posh or more urban. Just be you with your accent, with how you say stuff. Make sure that you're clear on what you say there. That's the only thing that I'm asking you to do. Don't go in there and you have like, I don't know, a French accent. You try and change it to something else because you're going to be like a weirdo and you're not going to seem genuine. Even what you're saying is not going to seem genuine either. So really just be natural. Be who you are. Don't go in there trying to speak like the Queen or the King or, I don't know, someone you see on Instagram. Be you. And don't worry about like, does your accent sound like X, Y, or Z? Just focus on the detail, the quality, the value that you can offer when you're sharing how great you are, yeah? And one thing I want to give you is whenever you're giving questions in an interview, just stop, okay, and think, and then give an answer. You're not having to like be like, no, like this ain't a war. Like you just need to just listen to the question and give an answer. Don't feel pressured that you've got to be like, just say something, anything. Just think carefully what you say. You only get, what's it called? You only get one chance to make a first impression, okay? Slow down. I know probably when you talk with your friends and your family like me, well, if you are like me, you may talk a bit faster than if you're with people you don't know. In an interview, slow it down. I mean, don't talk like you're in slow motion because that can kind of come across as a bit patronizing, but slow down how you normally talk. And just make sure that what you're saying is clear and check for the facial responses from the people who are interviewing. If they're like looking like, what's she talking about? Or are they like smiling, nodding their head and writing loads of notes down? So add variation, pitch, volume. And another thing, some people are going to tell you this, I want you to smile when you talk, okay? So let me tell you the difference. If I said this, blue cars are horrible. It doesn't sound nice, does it? If I smile, you hear the difference. Watch. Blue cars are horrible. You hear it softer, much easier on the ear. So if it works with what you're saying, smile because it softens the way you sound and your voice sounds much more engaging, okay? Another quick tip, right, is practice recording your voice on your phone. Do it as a WhatsApp note. Send it to your friend or someone who you trust. Ask them to listen to it and say, like, do you sound boring? Do you sound engaging? Do you sound like you know what you're talking about? Or do you sound like you're waffling? Ask them for some genuine, honest feedback. And then send it back if they've got a different version or telling you bits that you need to improve. That is a winner. If you can do that, or if you ain't got a friend to send it to, still record it into the phone. All right. But then just listen to how do you sound. Because sometimes when you're talking all the time, you don't hear exactly how you sound to others, okay? So just try that. It's one of my tips I think that you can do to try improve the way you speak. All right, if I've said this once, I've said it like 100 times. Breathe. I know like in interviews, it can be so like, enticing to just kind of go, yeah, I know, but I want you to breathe. Speak at a bit of a slower rate than what you usually do and don't mumble. Really smile, listen to the question or say that's a great question, etc. So it gives you a bit of thinking time, yeah? And then answer, but make sure that you're breathing. Don't hold your breath because you need your breath to sound nice. If you don't breathe properly, you can't speak correctly. Therefore, you're not an effective speaker in an interview. So it all kind of links up together, yeah? And just variate your tone, sound interesting, sound engaging.